everyone, I'm Dawn. Welcome to my channel, Dawn Erin Loving Hands Creations. If you are new, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you are a returning supporter, hey everybody. So you guys know that I kind of created something to just display some beautiful hooks. They are new. They been around just over a year now. And the name of these hooks are Ophire. When I say these hooks are absolutely amazing, I will say amazing, and I will constantly update you guys with the new ones that are coming out, the latest ones, and have you guys take a look for yourselves, because I'm going to tell you, you will not regret trying these hooks out. Definitely will not regret, because I know I don't. And I just want to give you guys a little bit of a comparison between the two of resin hooks. So we've got Ophire, who are new, and then we have Furls, which is one that's been around for a while. And I've tried them both to see exactly how they both feel in my hands. Later I will drop maybe a video of showing like the differences. Well, I would say how I struggled with using Furls compared to using Ophire. So the one thing that, like I told you guys, when I do receive like my hooks and everything, I get them in, I mean, it is beautifully wrapped. I love how they put them in, depending on how you want them shipped, right? I get them, I've always had them shipped in these envelopes, and they always have like these cute little stickers and everything. But what really impressed me the most wasn't just the design, but how they display their hooks. And the one thing that I love is the fact that when you get these hooks, they're in such a beautiful display. I mean, you can't see it because my light is kind of like hiding the name, but it is, you know, engraved right here saying Ophire Co. And the fact that when you do get them, they're not just in this protective casing, but usually when you do receive them, you will have them where if you look inside and you see how it's like cushion, here's the lid, you just, you know, pop the lid off, and it's got the little foam to protect the tip. But then on top of it, they also have this to keep it from bouncing around. And then you take a look on the inside, and the bottom also has a foam protector. And this is the one thing that I was so impressed with, was the fact of how they do have their hooks in this case. And you know, when you get your Furls hooks, love Furls, great company, I have no problem with them. My preference will be Ophire, definitely Ophire, and it's due to a lot of reasons. But everybody holds their crochet hook differently. I mean, everybody has their own preference. But like with Furls, they come in like this box, and they're jolting around and everything like that. And that's kind of what, beautiful casing, don't get me wrong. It's beautifully packaged, but always my biggest concern is you never know if the box that they're coming in is going to be like crushed or, you know, dropped and they're bouncing around. Yes, they do package their items well, but I prefer the casing of Ophire. Like when I say I love it, I like you wouldn't believe. They are in there very sturdy and really secure. Now the other thing, it's not just, like I said, they're how they ship them, but the design of them. In a way, yeah, you kind of look at it and be like, oh, it's kind of similar to Furls, but it's not. The one thing with their hooks is they're sleek, and the way they fit in your hand, it's absolutely fantastic. It's comfortable. You're not feeling this awkward motion when you're trying to crochet. And for me, I crochet weird anyways, and it doesn't help because, you know, don't want to admit, you know, being a female, I got big hands and I don't like it. So for me to have something that I'm trying to use and I feel awkward in my hand, it's frustrating. And it just, with arthritis and everything else, makes it a lot more difficult. So when you look at Ophire, like, look the sleekness. I mean, you cannot complain about this. And not just that, look at the sturdiness of their hook. I mean, the neck of them here is absolutely, it's thicker. It's more sturdy, but then on top of it, the point. See, with me, I'm a tight crocheter. And the one thing I've noticed is that when I'm using crochet hooks and it's kind of like a really dull tip to it, I struggle. I really do. It's like I'm putting more work into it, trying to get every stitch and get it right. But with Ophire, I mean, like I said, you cannot go wrong at all. And the neck of it all the way down, when I say it's a sturdy base, it's a sturdy neck, it definitely is. And not just that, it's well crafted, very well crafted. And I find that, yes, if you compare it to a Furls hook, you know, like I said, for me, it was kind of awkward. If you look at the base is gorgeous. Like, I mean, their hooks are, they are bougie, gorgeous. But the one thing I just found with them is that if you look at the tip of their hook, it's rounded. It doesn't have that point. But then on top of it, if you look at the neck where it hooks, it is very thin compared to having Ophire. If you look at the difference between the two, the tip, the design, you know, the construction of it, you can see a major difference between the necks and the hooks and the tips all the way down. And when you take a look at everything, their structure, is just a lot sturdier, in my opinion. Yes, they are a little shorter compared to Furls, but not by much. But then on top of it, with Furls, when I'm having it in my hand, it doesn't feel natural to me. It's always been a struggle all the time. I'd be like trying to crochet. And then on top of it, I find that with their tip, I'm constantly splitting my yarn, my thread. And it sometimes gets frustrating. And I don't know, maybe it could be me. I don't have a problem with admitting that. But the one thing I will say, since I've been using this, I'm not struggling as much. I mean, they're gorgeous. I gotta say, these hooks are sexy gorgeous. Like, they're just like, oof, the colors, the design, the construction, just everything about it, it just screams good craftsmanship is what I will say. Definitely good craftsmanship. And you guys, look, I love Furl, don't get me wrong. I never heard much about them until I joined the community. Love them. Would use them, yes. But I'm sorry, but I'm going Ophire all the way. I love them because, like I said, you look at the neck of them, you look at the design, the construction of it, and just how there is, you know, yes, it's not big differences if you look at it, but as a person who does crochet, there is a big difference. Look, you guys, you're not going to regret only paying $16.99. And they do have their sales, and the price, you cannot go wrong. I mean, here's one of them. You get a beautiful case, it's sturdy, and the colors are just, whew. When I say sexy gorgeous, these are sexy gorgeous. I am in love. So you guys, try it out. Just take a look. You will definitely see a difference. The lightness of it, the construction of it, the design, everything about it, if you are a tight crocheter and you always get frustrated when the tips of your hooks, you know, you get some crochet hooks that don't have that point to it to make it easier for you to guide through, trust me, Ophire is the bomb, because I've been in love and I haven't struggled. My wrist is not hurting. Just when I say it's comfort and it's gorgeous. So you guys, I will link their website down below. I'm not getting anything from it. This is just me speaking from my personal experience, how I just love them. Like I said, you can see the difference between the two designs of Furls and Ophire. Like I said, it's a preference, and here it is. They're both 6. If you take a look, this one is a 6, your J. This one of Ophire is a 6 as well. So if you guys want, by all means, you're not going to regret it. $16.99. I mean, you can't go wrong. Why not try it out? Just try one of them. And you tell me, leave your comments down below and let me know your opinion of the difference between the two hooks. Like I said, just have a look. It's not much shorter, but it is slimmer, it is sleeker, and you can see the difference on the tips, the hook, everything, the neck, all the way down to where you hold on to it. So anyhow, you guys, I hope you enjoy it. Quick review. I've been meaning to get it out. I haven't. And they've got a new one coming out. So you guys, I would head on over there. And just so you know, they do have Christmas hooks coming out. So be ready for those ones. So anyways, take a look at their website. Let me know what you think. Leave a comment down below and your opinion. And just check it out. You can't go wrong. $16.99. I definitely don't complain about that. But try them. You're not going to regret it, because I know I haven't. And I'll be going back for more. Especially the new one that I just ordered for November month. So keep your eyes open for their Christmas one that's coming out like they did for Halloween. So I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you for watching, and I hope you guys have a beautiful night and enjoy your holidays, because we know Thanksgiving is just days away. Anyways, love you guys. Hope you enjoyed. Leave a thumbs up, leave a comment, and I will link their information down below. Have a good night.